are the background people? The background people are the ones that live entirely in our material, manifested world. The background people are the ones you see every day. They can be compared to the characters in a video game. You know, when you play a video game, if you have done so, there are all these characters around the video game, but you cannot engage them. They serve as background characters. The same if you watch a movie and you see a lot of other people on the set. They're not people who have lines, and they serve as background people. What are the background people in real life? My own observation is that these are people in whom the divine spark is not lit up. They do have a soul. They must have a form of a spirit if they're living beings. However, their divine spark, as I said, is not lit up. It's just not given to them in this reincarnation, in this life. And they can be people who are your neighbors. They can be educated people. They have their likes and dislikes. They're real human, normal human beings. They go to work. They might even have families and children. And they are predominantly interested in what and how they can consume. In anything that they can consume, they're only interested in what their five senses can feel, can touch, can see. Those are the people who are only interested in what the mainstream media tells them it is true. They do not see, they actually cannot see what lies beneath. They don't know what they don't know. I personally call them the background people. There might be better terms for them. But that for the sake of this video, which I'm trying not to make very long, that's what we will call them. And you might know such people. Those are people who have their own emotions. They go through normal ups and downs of life. They are happy or sad, but they cannot, again, I want to underline that they cannot see what lies beneath. That being said, you might have tried to have a conversation. You might even have a colleague or a friend or a family member or anyone from your church, anyone at all, who is a background person. And anytime when you try to have a conversation with this person a little bit different than anything major topic like material world topic, consumption topic, anything that is outside of the box in terms of like what is the nature of reality? Are there other universes, and what lies beyond our universe? What comes after the end of our life? Is there an after at all? As if something in them turns off and you lose them. This conversation can no longer continue. It is almost surrealistic. It's like not happening, but try to have this conversation with a person like that and you will see that it is just this time frame can no longer go on. Either you yourself have to suddenly change the topic of the conversation, or you have to just get up and leave, or you have to just do something that will change the whole perception of what is happening right now. You need to change the timeline so that this person feels comfortable, because they're just no longer there, or you're no longer there. And this is actually a very strange phenomenon. We can go now into a little bit of a deeper description of what I believe is happening. There are these two realities, or we have one reality that we know of, that we all live in, but there is a split. And there is no, I don't believe there's all these dimensions they're feeding you that there are. You are higher consciousness level being, you're going to fifth dimension, or your DNA is upgrading and blah blah blah. No, it's not. No, I don't think that's any of that sort. It's there are two kinds of people. One are the people that they listen and they do what CNN tells them, what Fox News tells them. They really believe that what the major media is telling them is the truth. There is no other truth, that they cannot see what lies beneath, and they are only and predominantly interested in their material existence. Again, these can be people that are even well off. They care for what they're gonna eat, what the best restaurant in town is. They even may be poor people. They're trying to make ends meet. And again, they will not be interested in anything spiritual at all, because that does not serve their existence, their human existence, biological existence. And yet there are these other people who they kind of tend to question everything. They actually don't believe in everything that is predominantly told you that is real. They don't believe in what is perceived to be real. They tend to, now thinking out of the box is a cliche, but I want to use a different, more deeper expression here. They can see beyond. And these people, they are not by any means any better than the material people. No, we're the same here in this material world. We are the same. We fight this black goo, mud. We try to make it. However, for us, knowledge is a higher level of is a way out. We do not like ignorance because we can see it. And the background people, they simply don't know what they don't know. It's not given to them to know. That being said, we are the people who can see beyond, are not in any way better. They live very well. They can integrate very, very well in this matrix of existence. I don't want to call it matrix of reality, because it's not a reality. And yet, stay with me here. If you have stayed until now in this video, I congratulate you. The people who tend to think outside of the box, who can see what lies beneath, who can think beyond, they can recognize each other. They might have never seen each other before, and they might just randomly meet at the store or anywhere else. They will recognize each other. And then they're very excited, very happy when they see another brother or sister who thinks like them. And they might have a small conversation and actually never see each other again. Somehow it's not given to them to see each other again. I don't know if you have noticed that, but when you see another brother or sister like you, if something happens, and even if you exchange numbers, you can't see, you don't usually maintain relationship, any friendship or anything. You might even become friends on Facebook and like each other's posts, but that is not, you do not maintain relationship. You don't need that one way or the other. If anything that I am saying sounds familiar to you at all, please leave a comment, but I don't want to make you do anything. Like this video, not for the algorithm's sake, just for me to know if there is anyone there at all who has an idea what I'm trying to say. As always, thank you for listening.